She was a young woman with a dream. Elizabeth Short came to Los Angeles with stars in her eyes. Aspiring to be an actress, she hoped to make her mark in Hollywood. But fate had other plans. Her story became a dark legend known as the Black Dahlia. Born in Massachusetts, Elizabeth was striking and charismatic. She had dark curly hair and piercing blue eyes. Known for her charm, she faced hardship, but clung to her dreams. Her journey for fame took a sinister turn. The bright lights of Hollywood were overshadowed by tragedy. Her story is a cautionary tale of ambition and danger. Not all dreams end in happily ever after. January 15th, 1947 dawned like any other day in Los Angeles, but that ordinary morning would soon be shattered by an extraordinary horror. In a vacant lot, a gruesome discovery sent shockwaves through the community. A young mother stumbled upon the body of a young woman. The body was savagely mutilated, her torso severed in two. The victim was Elizabeth Short, an aspiring actress. The city was in shock. Who could have committed such a heinous act? The Black Dahlia, the name, coined by the press, seemed to perfectly capture the darkness that had descended upon the city. It was a moniker that would become synonymous with Hollywood Babylon, a stark reminder of the sinister underbelly that lurked beneath the glitz and glamour. Los Angeles, and indeed the nation, was captivated by the case. Newspapers across the country splashed the story across their front pages, the gruesome details, the mystery surrounding the killer's identity, and the victim's Hollywood aspirations all combined to create a media frenzy unlike any seen before. The public was both horrified and strangely intrigued. Who was the monster who could commit such a depraved act? Theories abounded, whispers filled every corner of the city. The police, under immense pressure to solve the case, launched a full-scale investigation. Detectives worked tirelessly, following every lead, however tenuous. They interviewed hundreds of people, from Hollywood hopefuls to underworld figures. The investigation would become one of the largest in LAPD history. But the killer, it seemed, had vanished into thin air, leaving behind only a trail of questions and a city on edge. As the investigation into Elizabeth Short's murder intensified, a long shadow of suspicion fell over numerous individuals. The LAPD, inundated with tips and confessions, some earnest, others seeking notoriety, faced the daunting task of separating fact from fiction. Among the many names that surfaced, a few emerged as persons of particular interest, their lives entangled with Elizabeth's in ways that were both intriguing and unsettling. One such individual was Dr. George Hodel, a prominent physician with a shadowy past. His own son, Steve Hodel, a former LAPD detective himself, would later come forward with a chilling accusation. His father was the Black Dahlia's killer. Steve pointed to circumstantial evidence, including his father's medical training, his potential for violence, and eerie similarities between his handwriting and the taunting notes believed to have been sent by the killer. Adding fuel to the fire was a collection of photographs discovered among Dr. Hodel's possessions. One photo in particular showed a woman bearing a striking resemblance to Elizabeth Short. Could this be the missing link? The evidence, while compelling, remained circumstantial, leaving many unanswered questions. The Black Dahlia case, already shrouded in mystery, took an even more intriguing turn as whispers of a conspiracy began to circulate. Some whispered that the LAPD under pressure to solve the high-profile case, had bungled the investigation, overlooking crucial evidence, or even deliberately suppressing information. Others went further, suggesting a cover-up at the highest levels of power. Theories abounded about why the police might be involved. Had Elizabeth Short stumbled upon something she shouldn't have, something that powerful people wanted to keep hidden? Was her murder a message, a warning to others who might dare to dig too deep? The rumors and innuendo swirled, fueled by the lack of concrete answers and a growing distrust of authority. Some pointed to potential connections between key suspects and organized crime figures. Had Elizabeth become entangled with the wrong crowd, her murder a brutal message from the city's shadowy underworld? The truth, lost in a maze of speculation and half-truths, remained elusive. As the years passed, the list of potential suspects in the Black Dahlia case grew longer, each name adding another layer of intrigue to an already complex puzzle. Among them were Mark Hansen, a nightclub owner, and Leslie Dillon, a bellhop with a morbid fascination. Hansen knew Elizabeth and had her address book. Dillon wrote a story eerily similar to the murder. Walter Bailey, a surgeon, had medical expertise and a history of mental illness. Despite these connections, no direct evidence ever materialized. Decades passed, and the Black Dahlia case, once a fixture in headlines, gradually faded from public consciousness. But the mystery never truly died. The case files gathering dust in the LAPD archives became a haunting reminder of a crime that had never been solved. Every few years, a new book or documentary would re-examine the evidence, offering fresh perspectives and reigniting public interest. With advances in forensic technology, there was renewed hope that the Black Dahlia case might finally be solved. DNA testing, unavailable in the 1940s, held the promise of linking existing evidence to a suspect, or even exonerating those who had long been under a cloud of suspicion. Yet, despite these technological advancements, the Black Dahlia case remained stubbornly unsolved. The passage of time, while offering new tools for investigation, also presented formidable challenges. Witnesses had passed away, memories had faded, and crucial evidence had been lost or compromised. The unsolved murder of Elizabeth Short, the Black Dahlia, continues to fascinate and frustrate in equal measure. The case has become a cultural touchstone, inspiring countless books, films, television shows, and even a popular metal band named after the tragic starlet. But amid the sensationalized accounts and speculative theories, the human tragedy at the heart of the case remains. The brutality of the crime, the mystery surrounding the killer's identity, and the haunting image of the young actress, forever frozen in time as the Black Dahlia, continue to captivate the public imagination. The case serves as a reminder of the dark side of human nature, of the vulnerability of dreams in the face of an imaginable cruelty. It is a story that continues to resonate, not only because of its gruesome details, but also because it reflects our enduring fascination with the unknown, with the dark corners of the human psyche, and with the enduring power of mystery. Elizabeth Short, the aspiring actress who came to Hollywood seeking fame, found a different kind of immortality. Her tragic end transformed her into a legend, her name forever etched in the annals of crime history. But beyond the sensationalism, beyond the macabre fascination with the details of her murder, lies a human tragedy. Elizabeth Short was a daughter, a sister, a friend. She had hopes, dreams, and aspirations. Her life, brutally cut short, serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most glamorous of facades. The Black Dahlia case, though unsolved, continues to serve as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the importance of seeking justice for victims and holding perpetrators accountable. Though the killer may never be brought to justice in a court of law, the case serves as a reminder that even in the face of darkness, the pursuit of truth, justice, and closure must never cease.